Oh, peeps. Gazza's not in a good mood. Oh. HS 2000 McHale wrapper. The pipe has gone on the lift over there, so let me just go round. That one there I've just got off. It's just took me since 10 o'clock this morning to get that pipe off. What are these people doing, inventing, routing these pipes like this? So here, this main cylinder here, look, just there, that pipe goes through the chassis into there, which would be great if you could unbolt something. No, you can't even get your hand in anywhere here. Then it goes through the chassis there to there. You can barely get your hand in there. And then it goes through the chassis into the back of that valve block there. And I'll just show you the back of this valve block. Oh, I thought I was going to fail to get this off. I literally could not find out where it went to, because it was just mingled through all the pipes. So here's the valve block. There, look. So it comes, where I showed you then, it goes up round the back, through here, to a pipe. You can't even see what you're doing, and eventually, hold on, let me show you like this. Up in there. I got to say, this is about broke me getting this pipe off. I don't know how on earth I'm going to put it back on. I'm just going to lay it on top of the chassis where it should have been in the first place. Why the hell didn't they just make a thing on the top here where you just bolted it on and it was over top of the pipes? Who in their right mind would put that through the chassis there? Tell you what, this wrapper, this HS 2000 wrapper, is a brilliant wrapper when it's going, but it's a fucking nightmare to fix. Absolute nightmare. Now, what the problem I've had with it the last few years is this is a dispenser here. So that's the one that makes this twist to put the wrap on. And then when it comes to this certain place up there, where it's supposed to stop dead on where their magnets are and tip the table off. But because this dispenser slice here is sticking when it gets hot, it don't do that. So to get that off, I've got to split that valve block in half and get the whole valve block off with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20 hoses on to just change that one valve. Now I've took the one out from the top. I put a new one in there to make a bit of difference because it's sticking inside on the valve. So the actual body of it itself. I don't trust this thing at all anymore. I got to be honest, it was grand until I started having this problem. That problem with that slice there has caused all my problems with this machine. And people ask me to help them wrapping every now and then. And I've gone to the point, I hate going to wrap because I know this thing will piss me about. Come on, McHale, make things so you can fix them. You make some brilliant machines, and this machine is brilliant when it's working. Just make things that you can get at. What the fuck is wrong with you? How do you expect a normal farmer to work on something like that? There's plenty of room here. You could have done it twice the fucking size. There's no need to have this all penned in like this. What planet are you fucking people on? You don't need to have a super small fucking little box to put these things in. Put the fucking thing out here. We could have a 2-foot fucking box if you wanted to. And the guy on it could just go, wallop bang, off it comes. Route the fucking pipes over top of the chassis instead of through the fucking chassis, you fucking numbnuts. What the fuck are you thinking of? How are you supposed to do this if you were in the middle of harvest? You fucking couldn't. You absolute bunch of fucking numbnuts. I've got to say. Gazza's not happy. Gazza is not fucking happy. Right. That's a Gazza. I don't know what that turned into. Yeah, it tell you what it turned into. It turned into what's happening in everything in about the UK and everywhere around the Western world at the moment, making things too fucking complicated than they need to be. People just need to go from A to fucking B to go somewhere, but they've got to make all this complications where you can't use your car, you can't use this, you can't use that. If I had an eye appointment in London, I had to go to the eye hospital in London, I couldn't just drive there now because I get fined with these fucking things now. You got to have your special little car with your spastic fucking thing on the front. Same with this here. You just want to get your job done, but they have to make it so fucking complicated you can't hardly fix it yourself. And I know what I'm doing. They make you want to buy new shit that breaks down just as often as old shit, and you can't fix it. That's what it is. That's why the West's in such a shit state. And I tell you what I'm watching on YouTube at the moment is a lot of the wogs abroad. And I think they're brilliant. This is nothing against them at all. There's a channel in Pakistan where they're fixing machinery, they're making machinery, they're fixing it with they've just got an arc welder and a gas cutter, that's it. And they go along and they're making trailers for lorries, they're fixing axles, where us lot would chuck it in the bin. It's fantastic. And that's what the UK used to be like in the Industrial Revolution. People like that. I got nothing against them. I think they're brilliant. I love watching them working on these lathes and things. But the UK and the Western world has gone to a point where it's made things so complicated, the normal guy can't do fuck all. Well, the Royal Show is on next to me now, so it's only a few miles from me. And I go there, look at some of these machines. Some of them are really good. Don't get me wrong, I love machinery. I've been addicted to machinery since I was a young lad. And I know my stuff. I'd be driving really complicated forestry machinery. But I go along looking at this stuff sometimes, at the new stuff, and I think I wouldn't go anywhere near it because it's all electric. Everything is electric. It'll work for 5 years. It won't work for 10 years because you'll have to replace the loom. You won't be having a thing like my Land Rover, which is over 40-year-old, and that's going to be going again after 40 years. You won't ever see that again with tractors. You might see with that one there, that old one over there I haven't started yet, that 955. Where is it? That's going to be going again. And this one behind me here, the 1255, these will be going in 100 years because they're so easy to fix. Some numpty like me can take these things to bits and fix them. Not a chance with this newer stuff. Lots of this newer stuff is going to go straight into landfill. Nobody's going to want to touch it with a barge pole. And the only way for me to fix this thing is to take this spunking block off. And I don't want to do it before harvest, but I can see I'm going to have to. So that's why I can't start the harvest at the moment, to be quite honest with you, because this thing is fucking me over. So, there we are. Gazza's rant for the day. Please subscribe. You can see anything on my channel. I talk like I just talk to people in the pub. I don't bullshit anybody. I'm not one of these people trying to sell shit to anybody. I think I'm probably one of the only farming channels on YouTube that says things as they are, and I don't give a shit if you watch or not. That's basically what my channel's like. I'm not trying to sell you shit all the time. I'm just happy if you watch. So, ta-da!